One of the concepts in this chapter is looking at variable cost, fixed cost, and mixed cost. Our job is to take these mixed costs and pull them apart to find the variable and fixed piece. We can do this using this high-low method. Let me walk you through how to use that. For the high-low method, they're going to give you a set of data, as this chart does here. From that data, you're going to pick the highest point and the lowest point. And we'll look at total cost. Total cost here tells me my highest point is this 1935. So my high activity, I'm going to put my high cost here. And I'm going to put the machine hours that match with that here. Then I'm going to find my lowest point. This is my lowest point. I'm going to put those numbers in to my low activity level. And then I'm going to take the difference, subtract the two, the high minus the low. Again, we can copy that over to find those numbers. And then I'm going to use this equation, change in cost over change in activity. So I'll put my change in cost here. I'll put my change in activity here. And then to find my variable cost per unit, I'm just going to divide change in cost divided by my change in activity. That tells me my variable cost per unit is 15 cents. This is equivalent to finding your slope if you like economics. That's basically what we're doing here. And we're going to take that slope, or the variable cost per unit, and plug it into our equation to figure out what our fixed costs are. Now, fixed costs are equal to our total cost minus our variable cost, right? Because variable and fixed equals total. So I just kind of change those words around to help it solve for what I want it to solve for. So I'm going to pick any point on the graph. Just for simplicity, I'll just pick that last one we used, the highest point. I'm going to put in my total cost here. Then I'm going to put in my variable cost per unit. And I'm going to put in that level of activity. I can do a little math here. I'll bring down that total cost. And I'm going to then multiply my variable cost per unit by my activity level. And if I subtract these two, which is what I need to do, it's going to equal my fixed cost. Now I know that my fixed cost is $750. Therefore, I can rewrite my cost equation to say my total cost is going to be equal to, that's a plus sign, my fixed cost, which I now know is $750, and I'm going to add that to my variable cost times my activity level, which we will call X. Therefore, at any point of activity, I can figure out what my total cost is. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks.